Hi guys, once again this is Alfred from BinaryOptionsTutor.com. Up today kind of early, so I decided to try and scalp or trade on the indices. This is the Wall Street 30, which really reflects the Dow futures, and got into this trade around 50, and I want to see if I can scalp a few dollars. You'll notice this is not a 5-minute trade. There's still an hour and 17 minutes left on this trade. So because I don't really trade the futures, I don't trade the indices very much. Well, I used to, way back in the day, but generally I don't trade them very much. So same scenario is the other scalping trades that you've seen me do on Forex. Only this, like I said, I'm giving myself a lot more time for the market to move in the direction that I want it to move. My focus is here. I'm on my market order with protection, and I'm really just like usual. I'm looking for about $10 because I've only got one contract. And this is the chart over here. And I'm just looking for that pop. We're getting a little bit of that pop here. We really need a nice bounce because we have an hour and 15 minutes on this contract, and I've really only been in this like a couple of minutes, but I'm trying to give myself some time, some time to see that we can get above our strike, which our strike is 21,173. This is a counter trend trade, so I'm not looking to hold this puppy necessarily. We're getting there now. And there we go. So that was a couple of minutes actually in that trade. Let's talk about this just a sec. Why did I give myself so much time, as opposed to little quick poppy 5-minute trades? I'm probably was in that trade maybe a little bit more than 5 minutes, maybe 5, maybe 6 minutes. Why I gave myself more time is because this is a counter trend trade. This is my zero line on my master line. This is my mean, and we're below the mean, and that's telling me that this market is moving aggressively down. Now, my trade is that somewhere inside of the next hour and 15 minutes, I'm going to find my way to that little bit of profit, that little $10 of profit per contract. That was my bet. Not that we're going to close below 21,173, because the longer term trend, uh, for right now, as you can see on my master line, we're down, and we're really kind of strong down. Now we're bouncing. I got a little bit more uptrend. I maybe could have held and got a little more, but again, just like in all of these scalping videos, this time it was scalping a 2 hour binary option. I'm not trying, I could care less what's going to happen at the end, at the expiration of this option. I'm not trying to be there for that long. I'm trying to put on a trade, and that trade I put on at 50. So um, I saw $10 profit. Well, you guys saw 12. I'm saying 10 because it was 10 net um, after the fees. So, because it's $1 in and $1 exit, and that's like 20% on the trade in like 5 or 6 minutes. So, again, I'm not really stressing over holding until the expiry. It's a good, it's against the trend, but at the same time, if you look, we've got our support area here, and we were dipping and touching into that support area. There's our resistance area way up there, and this is where this is where we're expecting the market to move to those levels inside of the 2 hours of this bet. So, it's cool. It's cool. It wasn't a terrible entry, and we were outside of the bully bands, so that helps also. And we got a little bounce there. So we were down and touching and dipping into our support for the average for this couple of hours, and it was the open, and we got that little hiccup, and we got that bounce. Again, somebody's gonna come in the comments and they're gonna say, "Man, Alfred, you could have gotten more if you would have held the trade." I'm not worried about that. Again, I'm not worried about that. Even the move up, let's look at, I put this on here. This is our Audacious volume, and I put this on here to make a point. Is this trade is progressing along? We are not seeing more volume. When I got in, all this big uh, impulsive volume here, and we got that blue, which I love to trade around, because I'm thinking this is the hypothetical climax. I'm looking for that retaliation back up. I've got my bully bands here for some confluence. I've got this blue area here for some statistical confluence, and yeah, it worked. But I'm just scalping, and that's what this series is all about. I was scalping then. I'm using the indices since I'm not very, I don't trade the indices very often. This may be the only video you ever seen on my channel with me doing the indices, but I used to do them a lot more, and I gave myself some more time to be right, roughly around an hour and 20 minutes, hour 20 some minutes, and I also traded at 50. A lot of the times when you see me doing forex, I'll trade at 70. I'm mostly trading the same two pairs, either dollar yen or euro USD, because I trade those a lot, and I'm just pretty familiar with the price levels there. I don't follow the indices like I used to, nearly like I used to. That's why I gave myself more time, and that's why I was willing to expose less, a 50-50 trade instead of a 70-30 trade, with no intention of holding the trade at all. My intention is that I'm going to take the trade, and I'm going to scalp the trade, and I'm going to get my quick 20%, and I'm going to walk away. And that's what you guys saw. I hope this is helpful. Again, this time we were trading indices. This time we were scalping um, on the 2 hour bets, and the 5 minute bets that you see me scalping on, that's super hard, it's super fast, it's super aggressive. This is a little um you're giving yourself more time for what you're hoping to happen, and there's a lot more flexibility as far as the ability for these to be tradable. So that's cool as well. Just another idea and a live trade to show the idea is we're doing these Nadex scalping strategies. See you guys on the next video. Once again, this is Alfred for Binary Options Tutor.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If we've helped you, please help us by sharing this content with others.